Hello everybody, it's Diego the Rainbow Star Person, and welcome to this YouTube channel. Now I would like to talk about the importance of developing inner wisdom. So a lot of people think that wisdom is developed through experience, but there are other ways of developing wisdom as well. I'm actually quite familiar with dialectical behavioral therapy and the way that people talk about wise mind. So wise mind is all about balancing emotions with thoughts. So when you balance emotion mind with reasonable mind, and you bring those two things together, you create wise mind. So emotion mind is all about emotions and acting on your feelings, and it completely disregards the facts. That's why you can get into trouble if you just act on your feelings all the time. If you think about reasonable mind though, reasonable mind is all about logic, facts, and reason. So reasonable mind is more about just being very much focused on being rational, and it's much more intellectual, and you're much more in your brain and in your head when you're in reasonable mind. But the problem with reasonable mind is that it disregards your feelings, and because of that you're disconnected from your bodily needs. So you need this balance where you're connected with your feelings, and your feelings let you know what your body needs, but also you're connected with your logic, and that logic allows you to make reasonable decisions. So there needs to be this balance where you bring those two things together. And that's what wise mind is all about. That's what wisdom is all about. Wisdom is about balancing your feelings with your thoughts, balancing emotions with reason. So when you balance emotions and reasons and bring them together, that creates wisdom, where you recognize the importance of both of those things. And all of your decisions, rather than just being based on emotions or just being based on facts, are based on both your feelings and the facts of the situation. And that's when you can come to a place of wisdom. And wisdom is incredibly important. Wisdom isn't just about understanding, it's about balance. It's about balancing your feminine and your masculine energies. Wisdom is about balancing your reason with your emotions. If you look at this analogy, for example, when someone is focusing too much on their emotion mind and they're going to the grocery store, they basically buy all of the possible things in the entire grocery store because everything looks delicious to them, and since everything makes them their mouth water, they just buy absolutely everything. That's like emotional buying, right? Whereas the person who is very reasonable, that person will go into the grocery store and they will buy absolutely nothing because they don't want their bank to get any money spent. They're trying to save up as much money as possible so they don't spend absolutely anything. They completely disregard how they feel, they completely disregard that they're hungry, and they just buy absolutely nothing, and because they want to save as much money as possible. Someone who has wise mind in mind, though, will go into the grocery store and they'll buy all of the groceries that are on the list and nothing more than that. They'll buy everything on the list, and maybe they might find something that they don't normally buy but that they know that they will eat, so they buy that too. But they won't overspend and they won't underspend. They'll find a nice middle ground, a middle path, that works and that is wise. Many people associate wisdom with having an old soul, but honestly, you can be wise and be an infant soul like me. I'm living my first life in this dimension, and I've developed my wise mind simply by balancing emotions with reason. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day or evening, and peace out. Much love, and may you all be free. And feel free to connect with your inner wisdom because it's so very worth it. It has brought balance into my life, and it has helped me make very important decisions in my life. Thank you all so very much. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Mwah. See y'all. Take care.